Welcome to Linux for You. My name is Sushil Sharma, and this is the last video of DNS series where we will see the bind DNS troubleshooting in RHCL10 latest Linux. So, if you are a RHCSA learner, you want to pass the exam, or you are a Linux admin, or you are a networking student making project on the behalf of final year BCA, BTech, MCA student. It is a good way to learn. It is a good skill to learn how to troubleshoot DNS, right? So DNS is a good service to have a more skill about the Linux RHCSA. So let's go to the DNS server and fix some errors, right? So before that, I am requesting you, please support my channel, and if you are liking my video, please donate any amount to this QR code, or you can donate on the given number also, right? So please help us to grow. Now go to the Red Hat machine. So here, this is the server, bind DNS server. So this is the server.linuxforyou.com, and we will try to restart the service of named, means bind DNS. So let us restart the service. Sudo systemctl restart named. So it is giving me the error, right? So we have to see the status, why it is giving me the error. So you have to run the command. We will fix this error in a moment. So sudo systemctl status named. So this service status we will see. So it is failing. This service is failed. Now you have closely look on the line. Here you can see missing semicolon before 192.168.29.0. So you have some problem inside your syntax in the configuration file. So semicolon is missing, right? So how to troubleshoot this? See it carefully. So we have to edit the file, the main configuration file of the bind services sudo vim/etc name.conf. Here you will see, try to see if any mistake is there. So you are finding here a mistake after the local host. After the local host, the semicolon is missing. That's why the error is coming. So add semicolon after localhost and save this file. Now try to restart the service. Now it is not giving me the error. And now see the status. Now it is working fine. So here you have seen that due to a semicolon, you are not able to start the service, right? So these kind of the mistake in the syntax error you will find in the bind DNS, right? Now we will see one more error. Now we are going to restart the service once again, right? So restarting the service, but it is not starting, right? So we will see that what is the error, right? So sudo systemctl status named, right? So here you have to read this line. Bad dotted pad, right? So this is the invalid IP address in which zone? In this zone, linuxforyou.com.zone. Or you can have the another way to find this. First we will check that our syntax is okay or not. So sudo named hyphen check zone. Check config. So here it is telling you that the named check conf is okay. It means my etc name.conf file is okay. Now we will check the zone, right? So which zone we are checking, that I have seen the status. So here I have to run this command. We are going to check my zone linux4u.com, that is located in where named and this file name, right? So this way you can see. So here you will see this line near this value bad dotted quad. It means this value is bad, right? So you have to correct this value. So how you can correct this value? See it carefully. You have to edit this file, sudo vim, and see your file and correct the IP address of this server. So this server IP is 222, not 256. 256 is the invalid value. So that's why your service is not restarted. Now try to see that it is restarted or not. It is failed now. So restarting once again. Sudo systemctl restart named. Now it is working fine. See the status. It is active and running, right? This way we have find that our service is running now well. Now see the another problem. We will try to ask a query to the DNS server. So with the help of the dig command dig @ this server IP is 192.168.29.250, and we want to carry about a host name that is server.linux4u.com. So we are asking the DNS server that please resolve this server to the IP address, right? So let's see what it will tell us, right? Now it is telling you that connection timeout, no server could be reached. So it is not able to resolve that. So how to resolve this error if you are sitting in RHCSA exam, right? So how you will solve this error? See it carefully. First we have to see that what is the port we are listening on. So sudo ssl and grep :53 is the port number of DNS. So here you will see why the query is failing, because it is listening on 127.0.0.1. It is not listening on 250, right? So that is the problem. So you have to modify your syntax. So where you need to modify, right? So sudo vim etc name.conf. So here you will see it is listening only in the loopback IP. That's why the query is failing, right? So we have to modify this value. How? So this server IP you have to insert space 192.168.29.250 and don't forget semicolon, right? So this way it was not listening properly, right? So you have added the IP address. That's why your query was failed, because it was not there. And after that, saving this file. All right. Now restart your service. And after that, query once again. Now the answer is coming. It is resolving this server name to the IP address. So you have now fixed the error. Or if you want to have the short answer, you can run this command +short. Now it is giving you the proper result, right? This IP address is missing in the name.conf, right? So this is the good way to fix the server. So this way we are fixing the problems. Now we are sitting inside the DNS client and we are querying our server. So see the command. By this command, we are carrying the 250 server, our DNS server, that what is the IP address of this server, and it is showing you the connection timeout. So what is the problem? So we will fix this problem, that why our query is not resolving. Now we will go to the bind DNS server that why the query is not resolving. So you have to run the command first, sudo firewall -cmd -list -services. So DNS service should be allowed, but see, there is no DNS service. That's why the client is not able to resolve the query, right? So we have to allow the service in the firewall of the bind DNS server. So adding the service, that is DNS permanently, and reloading the firewall. And then we will try the command for once again from the DNS client, right? So it is necessary to add the allow the service of DNS in the firewall of the bind server. And now we will go and run the same command once again, right? Dig. After that, now it is giving you the answer. See, the server has the IP address of 250, right? So this way we have seen that if the DNS service is not allowed in the bind DNS server, so the client is not able to resolve the query, right? Now one more problem we have to see. Suppose we are querying again to this server, 250 DNS server, that what is the IP address of server.linuxforyou.com, and it is giving the output. It is not giving the answer. It is not giving the IP address. So what is the problem? Why it is not listening? So see it carefully how to fix it. So first we have to check our configuration, right? So we will check our name.conf file and see our allow query section. So here you can see it is allowing the only the local host query. It is not treating the remote clients. So we have to add our network here in the allow query section. So our network is 192.168.29.0/24 semicolon. So you have to allow your network so that the DNS client from this network can query to this bind DNS server, and saving this file and restart the service. Now we will see that what is the effect of that. The problem is fixed or not. So we are running the command once again from the DNS client. Now the answer is coming. The server, this server has the IP address of 250. So it is giving you the answer. So this way we have fixed this error. Now see one more problem. We are testing our DNS server from the DNS client. We are using the command dig space server dot linuxforyou.com. It is the name of my bind server, DNS server. So we will see that it is giving the result or not, right? Now you can see it is telling you connection timeout. No server could be reached. So our DNS client machine is not able to reach our bind server DNS server, right? So how you can solve this problem? See it carefully. First we have to see that what DNS is set on this DNS client machine. So run the command cat etc resolve.conf. So here you can see your DNS server is wrong. So your DNS server is 250, but it is set the wrong DNS server. So how you can set the right DNS server to the NIC of your DNS client? So see the command sudo nmcli connection modify. Your NIC name is, let's say, DNS160, and set the correct DNS here, IP version 4.DNS, and your DNS is this. So my DNS server IP is 250. So this way we are setting the correct DNS, and now you have to down the NIC first by this command. Just a moment, spelling mistake. You have to down the NIC, and again you have to up the NIC. So my proper DNS is set. So how we will see, again we will see the command. Now the good DNS is set. Now we will run the command once again and see the answer is coming or not, right? So see the command. Now it is giving the answer. This is my server and this is my server IP address. So this way we have test our server that we are reaching to our server or not. So it is giving the right result. So this way we have fixed the DNS server proper IP and the problem is fixed now. So you have seen various problem. First we have seen on BIND DNS server. We fixed some problems on the DNS server, and now we will fix on the problems on the client DNS, right? For DNS client we have fixed. So if you are liking my video, right, so please share my channel, and you can donate my any amount to my QR code or given number, right? So please help us to grow, and daily basis I'm uploading one video. So if you want to pass the RHCSA exam, if you are a Linux admin, or you want to make a project on MCA, BCA, BTech final year, so please study my videos and make the project on that. So thank you for watching my video.